So we're going to be going into our arm bar with the same side sleeve grip and our pendulum, all right? So I'm going to get this pistol grip. My foot's going to go on his hip on the same side. So when my foot goes in the hip, my other arm is going to go underneath his thigh and hook, get my underhook. I'm going to think about bringing my thumb to my shoulder, all right? I'm going to stomp my foot and then come up to mount, all right? Get my knees to the mount. 1, 2, 3, get my points. Then my partner is going to put their hands on my chest like he shouldn't be doing from here, right? Straightening his arms out. I'm going to put my hands on his chest. One's going to go under, one's going to go over, right? So the arm that's going over, that's going to be the arm I'm attacking, okay? So I'm going to go over. I'm going to lift myself up, pushing through his chest. Turn my leg, all right? So I'm in my S mount. I'm going to lean to the side, bring my leg over. I'm going to come back from my arm bar. Bill's going to do the escape. He's going to do the hitch hiker. So his thumb, see how he rotates up and grabs my hip, right? And then he's going to turn belly down, lift his head up as soon as he can. And he's going to come around, all right? All right, and then from here, I'm going to bridge, shrimp, get my guard back, all right? And then we're going to go back into the pendulum, all right? So sleeve, all right? Pistol grip, foot in the hip, underhook the leg. This time, I go, he's got his base a little bit more, right? So I can't stomp him over. So that foot in the hip is going to come around his head. Get my arm bar, all right? Go ahead and get that rep. Come back, get your pendulum. All right, scoot back over this way for me, buddy. All right, so from here, he puts his hands on my chest. All right, I'm going under and over. Turn, lift myself up. Lean to the side. All right, see I'm leaning to the side. My thigh's heavy on his chest. Sit back, get your arm bar. He hitch hikers out. Yep, grabs my hip, lifts his head up. Yep, start turn around, looking for your pillow defense. Getting your guard back, okay? You guys got any questions? All right, 1, 2. So now we're going to go back to the arm bar with the great white grip. We're going to go over him stacking us as a defense to work his elbow out, and also him posturing and trying to pull his elbow out, okay? So we're going to grab same side sleeve, all right? You can do the pistol grip over his wrist. You're going to come over top of his arm. You're going to grab right behind his elbow and his tricep. You're going to bridge up. You're going to bring his arm across, get your arm drag, come to his shoulder, right? Once I own his posture, I can put my foot in the hip, come, bring my leg over his back, clamp down real heavy, come back for your first arm bar. Go ahead and get this rep in. He's going to drive my knees into my chest, try and get my hips over my head, all right? So I'm going to switch my grips. My left hand's going to go to his arm. My right hand's going to go underneath and grab his leg, all right? Far over here as I can, whether he's on his knees, on his foot, or if he's standing up, it's even easier because he's making the space for me, all right? If they're smashing your knees into you, so go ahead and drop down, drop my knees into my chest. Yep, so go ahead and drop down. So if they're smashing into you, hip up, all right? Make that space for yourself. Then come underneath. Yep, drop to your side. Get your arm bar, he forward shoulder rolls. Yep, run roll. Stay tight all the way through. Get your third arm bar. He's going to hitch hiker out. So I'm going to let go of his arm. He's going to grab my hip. Yep. He's going to get belly down, lift his head up. He's going to get to the side. I'm going to go to my pillow defense. I'm going to go back to my guard. All right? So now I'm going for my great white grip again. Hip up. Bring his arm over for the arm drag. Grab the shoulder, foot in the hip. Get this first rep. First arm bar. All right? So now he's trying to lift up and pull his arm out. Like trying to stand up and pull his arm out. Yep. So when he does, he pulls his arm out. I'm going to turn this foot that's behind his head. I'm going to hook his head with the top of my foot and drop my knee to the mat, all right? I'm going to put my foot in the hip to help steer myself over, all right? From here, I'm going to bring my other leg across. We're going to try to catch his head behind my knee, clamp, and get your second arm bar with that one, all right? So both of them one more time. Great white, shoulder. Do this first rep. He stacks me real heavy, all right? Reach through, pull yourself underneath, drop to your side. Do the second arm bar, he forward shoulder rolls. Arm bar, he hitch hikers out. Yep, lifts his head up as soon as he can. Yep, comes around. I'm looking to catch his biceps so he doesn't cross face me. Get my guard. All right, back to the great white, shoulder. Get this first rep. He tries to stand up to pull his arm out. All right, so I'm going to he pulls his arm out. We're going to drop my knee and like I'm pointing it to the mat. All right, bring this leg around, clamping, hipping in. All right, any questions, guys? All right, 1, 2.